How does it feel to be the only K-pop soloist whose songs have reached 500 million streams? Not just once, but multiple times. Yes, this is not a dream. This is not a fan fiction scenario. This is real, and the one name that made history is Kim Taehyung, or better known to the world by his stage name, BTS's V. Hello, everyone. Welcome to this channel, a place where we will discuss all the extraordinary things from the world of K-pop, and this time, we will thoroughly examine the history that has just been made by one of the most iconic figures in the global music industry, BTS's Taehyung. Guys, this is not just a number achievement. This is about cultural impact, artistic revolution, and how one person can change the direction of the industry through his works. But what makes his journey as a soloist special? Well, here it is. Taehyung did not rush to release a solo, like some of the other members. He waited, watched, and built his musical identity patiently. And when he finally released solo songs like Scenery, Winter Bear, Sweet Night, and Love Me Again and Rainy Days, they all exploded. But more than that, his songs had a strong common thread: emotional honesty, mellow acoustic and jazzy tones, and of course, Taehyung's signature touch that no one else can replicate. 500 million streaming. What does it mean in the industry? Now let's talk numbers. 500 million streams. That means a song has been streamed more than 500 million times on streaming platforms like Spotify, and Taehyung is the first K-pop soloist to have more than one song reach that number. In industry terms, this number reflects three important things. The power of personal branding. Taehyung is not only known as a member of BTS, but he has also managed to build a unique identity as a solo artist. His visual style, his voice, and even the way he presents his music are very strong. Fans and general listeners can easily recognize, oh, this is Taehyung's song. 2. Loyal and active global fanbase. The V fandom, often called Vanti or Taedyland, is known as one of the most loyal and active fanbases. They don't just stream, but also create campaigns, create streaming guides, and spread Taehyung's work to various corners of the world. This is a form of modern fandom, not just being listeners, but also being a massive support system. 3. Music that crosses genre and cultural boundaries. Taehyung songs are not only heard in Korea or Asia. Even Latin America, Eastern Europe, and South Africa have recorded significant streaming growth for his songs. This shows that the language of music is indeed universal. And Taehyung proves it with his cinematic and emotional musical style. Why are Taehyung's songs so breaking boundaries? Now, this is the most interesting part theoretically. If we analyze it from a musicological perspective, Taehyung's songs tend to have elements of lo-fi, indie pop, jazz fusion, and sometimes even classical ballads with minimalist instrumentation. He is not the typical soloist who chases high notes or catchy hooks like mainstream pop. But precisely because of its simplicity, we can feel the song more deeply. Take Sweet Night, for example. This song was written by Taehyung himself, sung entirely in English, with a simple acoustic arrangement. But that's where its strength lies. This song has successfully penetrated 500 million streams, even became the soundtrack for the drama Itaewon Class, and went viral everywhere. Why is it so strong? Because the storytelling is honest, and his baritone voice makes the listener feel hugged. Psychologically, this kind of music is included in the category of comfort music, the type of song that makes the listener feel calm, peaceful, and emotionally connected. This is not music for hype, but for healing. And Taehyung specializes in that. At this point, we also have to admit that Taehyung is not just a singer. He is a multidimensional artist. Just look at how he is involved in the photo concept, album cover selection, and even the styling in the MV. He has a high artistic sense and a very distinctive taste. No wonder fans and critics often call him the aesthetic idol. His presence also sets a new standard in the world of K-pop soloists. If in the past K-pop soloists were considered side projects or complements, now they can stand on the same level, or even better, than other global musicians. And Taehyung has proven it, not through words, but through numbers and real impact. This achievement is not the end. This is the beginning of a new chapter. With Taehyung's songs reaching 500 million streams, the industry is now opening its eyes. They realize that Korean musicians don't always have to appear flamboyant or have fast beats to be successful. Sometimes, all it takes is honesty, calmness, and genuine musical quality, and all of that is in Taehyung's songs. We can also look forward to new collaborations, because global artists will definitely be more interested in working with someone who has this level of impact. Not to mention BTS's full comeback after their military service. Taehyung has the potential to be a bridge that connects the solo and group worlds very smoothly. When you hear Taehyung's calm, cool, and heart-melting songs, know that behind that voice there is a long process, mature strategy, and extraordinary hard work. It's not about luck. It's about dedication, vision, and consistency. And today, we are all witnesses. Witnesses of Kim Taehyung, who is not only a singer, but also a creator of history. In your opinion, which song by Taehyung is most worthy of reaching 1 billion streams? Write it in the comments column. And don't forget, continue to support your favorite musicians in a positive way. Because one stream from you could be one step towards the next history. Thank you for watching until the end. Like, share, and subscribe if you like long narratives like this, because we will continue to bring exciting and in-depth topics about the world of K-pop and global music. See you in the next video, and annyeong!